Okay, now to show you what I'm filming. I'm inside my VE tent. Sun is shining in. I have these crystal and glass things. And when the sun shines in one spot real bright, that's what I say, look at the bright shiny spots. That's where the orb is. There's a mockingbird. You can hear her. She's very mad because I'm sitting in here in this tent thing. And that's because her babies are up there in a nest. And she doesn't want me around them. So you will hear a mockingbird in the background. They usually sound very beautiful, making all the sounds of other birds. But when they're mad, they don't make a very beautiful sound. She doesn't trust me that I'm not going to hurt her babies. I'm not even going to try to pick them up. I know better. See, as the sun flickers in and out, and the little thing is moving as well from the wind blowing on it, the colors change, and I can't keep it still. If there's not enough sunshine on it, on that shiny spot, it usually won't have any color to it. But then also, if there's too much sunshine, it will all be too bright to show color. Now the wind's picking up. And it's really going back and forth with the wind. Now, I don't see this orb as anything but it's like a viewing device for seeing into another dimension. I don't see this like as if it were someone that had passed on that's on this side now. I think some orbs are that the orb is a very convenient vehicle for entities without bodies, but it is also something the sun makes. It's a little energy packet the sun makes, and it's full of color. And the colors can be so intricate and so beautiful. I've gotten many a picture of beautiful colored orbs, still pictures of them. Now I'm going to go out. No, let's go in. I'm going to go back out. Make it smaller. You see, it's just the shiny spot on a little glass ornament that is hanging here inside of my tent. And the sun is peeking through now and then. It just peeks through. I love to be out here this time of day. Now look at that color spot there. I haven't got that before. That might be camera flare, the way it's moving. I don't know. I know there is a camera flare that moves around and around as you turn the camera around anything where the sun is real bright. Now to find the little spot of light again. I'll find it on a different one. Now I'll have to take this camera up here and show you what's making all this noise. It's her. That's the mother mockingbird. I tried to take a picture of her babies this morning, and she flew down and pecked me in the head 4 times. I never did get the picture either because I was being buggered by her. And there's 2 of them, the mother and the father of these birds. They get them food, worms and all kinds of stuff, bugs, constantly. They have 4 babies to feed up there. Now I'm going to take one of these because they're just where I can hold them and see if I get the sun to shine in a spot. Okay, there's a spot. Now you see what that looks like. I'm holding the piece of glass so I can move it about, and you can see that this pattern just continues on. It's coming in and going out constantly because none of the, I can't keep the motion still. See, the sun is my light source now, but when I'm in my room, I use my LED light, my little LED lamp. That's a wonderful kind of light for seeing this world of light that is in the photon. And see the little bubbles that come? There's a little bubble. There's a lot of layers of stuff going on in this. Many layers. And the colors are just magnificent. Now let me get a little better position. So, okay, there's a big dark hole in it. Not really, it's just a dark spot. It's not, maybe it's not a hole, but okay, mother bird. You just keep on chirping around up there, don't you? If you could get the nerve up, you'd probably come in here and peck me on the head again. Yep, you would. You don't want me here, but I won't be here long. I never stay in here too long. Looking at the orb again. There's a little wind, so this might turn out where the voice is interrupted by the sound of the wind. That's pretty. Look at that. Oh, you silly bird. I think what that is, I have a, oh yeah, I see what that is. That is a actual cut glass crystal. I'll go in real. Okay, you see, I also have other things hanging. And that's this little crystal thing I bought that's got a lot of edges to it, so it's showing a lot of color. It's very beautiful. But just plain glass has all those colors in it. Just plain glass, like this one. trying to get it in focus again. There it is. There it is. Going in and out of focus there. It's this way when I'm outside because so many trees and branches get in front of it, whatever the sun is shining through. And if I don't have the brightness of the sun, I don't get this. Gotta have the light and enough of it. Gotta have enough of it. But now, if you want to see pretty orbs with all these colors in them and all kinds of other things that are in them, just check out my Google profile, because I have posted many, many, many videos and still pictures and everything. In my Google profile, they're all the still pictures, but you don't have to look at the Newton rings like when I make a video of it. I always get those Newton rings, which I don't like, because they interfere. Okay, I guess that's enough of that. My arm's getting tired. We'll bring it back to normal size and show you where I am. I'm inside this little tent thing that I built out of PVC pipe, and I've got all kinds of plants in here and different artwork and sacred geometry that I've done. And the roof, where the little bird's up there pouncing around angrily at me, this is my own design. This is called the Dove Matrix. I have the Flower of Life design in here, and just all kinds of things that are meaningful to me, and all kinds of little things. I'm the only one who comes out here and sits in this place. Sometimes I wish I had company, but that's all right. Sometimes I think I'm ahead of my time, but there are people probably out there who would love to come into my little tent and sit for a while and look at orbs and birds. And there she is back. Oh yeah, she's got to fuss at me some more. Why don't you make a pretty sound, little bird? Why don't you make a pretty sound? I know you can make some pretty sounds. How come? You just can't get over being mad at me? I'm getting your picture. You go, and there you go. Okay, one last look at some orbs. Okay, I'm holding this one up, and the sun's coming through right there. And so there we go. Looking at an orb. All these little holes in them, and long things that I just keep following it across. It just keeps going down, and that little long thing, I don't know what to call it. Dang it, I lost it now. It just goes further and further. This is the Dove Lady, over and out for now.